Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we're back for Parasyte the Maxim episode 18. So, last episode we had the fight between Ryoko versus the three parasites that were going after her. She has this ability to split herself, kind of like how Migi can separate from Shinichi for a short amount of time. But she was able to split herself, have one part run, have the other part jump inside the enemy, and then kind of have them fight each other a little bit as well. But she managed to take out all three, outsmarted them every step of the way, had like that. I don't know if she planned it or if it was just convenient in the moment, but she had that moment where, there was like the hate particles everywhere, so the guy couldn't detect her coming up from behind and all that. So pretty crazy stuff. And then we also had Kuramori making his move, stealing Ryoko's child, confronting her in the park, getting himself stabbed. He couldn't go through with, killing the kid. Um, but now the cops are all rushing around the park looking for Ryoko, and Shinichi is face to face. We also have Satomi, who is sitting in the park somewhere. So, how are all these things going to come together? I'm not entirely sure, but I'm curious about this conversation at the very least with Shinichi and Ryoko. So, let's start, shall we? All right, we're going to start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Hmm. Jeez. Okay. I've wondered that. Hmm. Interesting. Invincible. Uh-oh. Hmm. Yeah. It's a fair assumption to make. Oh shit. I forgot we haven't got to the opening yet. Oh shit, man. Oh, things are about to get complicated. Yeah, it's really tough having like the idea that Ryoko's like we're fragile, don't be too rough on us, yet they're these beings that eat other humans. It's like the way the way I feel right now is there is no too rough, right? Like they deserve everything that's coming to them, especially uh if they don't have to eat humans, right? Like if they have this level of sentience where they can talk and learn and everything, they should have an understanding as to how the humans are going to feel about that and not expect them to go like easy on them, right? I'll talk more about it in the discussion. More than human. All right. Oh shit. Why do you call him Ikeda? Hmm. Ah, making sure that he's not a parasite yet. That's why he did that. Very clever, detective. Very clever. Hmm. Yeah. Shit. He took the shot. Get out of there, Satomi. Damn, he went straight for the headshot. Jeez. She's just tanking him. She's protecting the baby. Yeah, get out of there. Uh-oh. Kana? Why'd she get that sense? What was that? They're still shooting. Is she gonna give herself up for the baby? Hmm. He's the mom's face. It's not a good way to speak to someone's humanity by imitating their fake mom. They don't give a shit about the baby. God, they unloaded so many bullets into her. Oh shit. Is this the outro song? Damn. Shit, Ryoko. Hmm. Damn. Wow. That's crazy. I did not expect that to be the end of her. Wow. Is it possible that there's the other half of her is gone somewhere? Hmm. Just like yours. Yeah. Oh shit, man, this is beautiful. Are we gonna get Shinichi to like he's been struggling with opening up and like feeling these emotions like he should and crying, right? Hmm. Oh. Damn. Whew. That was Yep, he's crying. Fine. Oh, is it only one eye too? Hmm. It's only the one eye. Oh, okay, the second eye too now. Damn. Well, he's gonna have to answer some questions though, like why he was here and stuff, right? All right. So how much does he reveal? I mean, Migi will only let so much be revealed. I wonder how much of our boy is back. Like, he cried, but does that... Is he in touch with those emotions again? Okay. That's a good friend. You know, is this a dad? Hmm. That ability they're hoping for, huh? Batman. What? Who else do they have here? Hmm. Is this guy a parasite, or is this guy kind of like Kana being able to sense people? Or sense parasites, I mean, not people. Okay. So if that guy can sense parasites, are they bringing him to try to sense... Okay, so he hasn't told them anything yet, but if this guy can sense origami, put him in a room with 5 people, one of your kind. I think, anyway. Hmm, is he gonna break out of that? Why else would they show it? They're taking in, like, they're testing both sides. People who claim they can test. All right. Oh, no. We should probably stop him, yeah. Jesus. Gross. Jesus. Are they gonna recognize each other? So they can't talk to each other, but they're talking to the people in there. Hmm. Yeah. Oh my god. Ugh. Gross. Oh shit. Ooh, he's gonna be able to see that little glint. Oh no! You're gonna end it there? Fuck! God damn it, I lost track of time. Oh no! Alright, well. That's the end of Ryoko. Someone who I thought would be a villain all the way to the end of the season changed by having a kid. You know, it's that maternal instinct that kicked in. Like she was always intelligent from the very start, right? But she realized that they can go without eating humans. She realized that she imitated a human at one point and laughed and it felt good, you know? She started to realize that there might not be as big of a separation between the parasites and humans as one might think. And with her, she tried to get out of it by pretending she was just human in front of the cops, right? But they didn't take it. That one hero cop Kurama shot her in the head. That is it, guys, for episode 18. But yeah, she knew she wasn't. Well, I don't know. Maybe she could have risked the life of her kid in order to get out of that situation. Maybe if she would have like turned her head into like an arm thing and just whipped away, maybe she could have outrun the bullets. I don't know. But she stayed, she tanked it, and she got through to Shinichi a bit, And I don't even know that she really meant to. Like, really, what she just wanted was her kid to be safe, right? That's all she was trying to do. That's the only reason she was trying to reach, like, for Shinichi's humanity, right? But by doing so, she snapped Shinichi out of the funk that he's been in. Now, don't get me wrong, even here they said when they're like testing him, he's able to keep his calm the whole time, even after being told about Kuramori's death and everything. Like they were saying, like nothing is really shaking him. So maybe he still has that little bit of like, can snap on the emotionlessness, but he finally cried, right? So I wonder what that means. It might be. I don't think we're gonna have our sweet summer child from the beginning of the show back, right? But I think it might be somewhere in the middle where maybe he's able to express his emotions a little more while still kind of maintaining some level of like parasite non-caringness when it counts kind of thing. I don't know. We'll have to see what this new Shinichi is like as we go forward, but her saying not to be too rough on parasites, it's like I get what she's saying because the way that she's changed, she sees that as a possibility for her people, right? But she can't live to see it, and she didn't really get to say what she wanted to about the governor, right? I don't think she did. She said, "Oh, and Governor Hirakawa," and then I think she died, right? Or I was so like engrossed in that like moment that I feel like I guess it wasn't. It was maybe before they shot. Um, I don't know. Where did she say that point? Um, it wasn't before. Oh, and regarding the mayor, right? What did she say here? Did she get to finish her thought? I might have been talking or freaking out, but the cop showed up. Yeah, she never got to finish. What about him though? Yeah, I don't think she ever finishes what she says there. I didn't think so. I just want to make sure I didn't miss it. But yeah, so and she also gave him the warning of don't go after Goto, don't try to fight him at all. He's invincible, so we'll see. We'll see if he can't be killed, but yeah, she talked about how she's killed 38 people and that's on the low end of her kind, you know? So man, it's just such a complex thing when it comes to the idea of Ryoko saying like not to go too hard on the parasites, like not to be too rough on them and stuff like that. But yet they're going around and eating people, and like she said, she's killed 38, and that was just for food on the low end, right? So it's like how can you not go too rough on them? But I guess that's kind of in a way her maternal instincts that made her care for the baby I think also made her care for her species as a whole, right? And even though they're doing these bad things, she wants to try, if she can, to protect her species. And I think that's all like, tying in together with those maternal instincts kind of thing. But props to the plan by the detective. That was very smart, calling Shinichi Ikeda and pretending like he knew him as Ikeda, and he's like, "What? Why are you getting my name wrong?" Hoping that, I mean, obviously it could have been a parasite that just knew Shinichi's name, but a lot of the times, if a parasite would have just taken over Shinichi's body, they might not know Shinichi's name, so they might just assume that, oh yeah, I'm Ikeda, yeah, and then that would have hinted off the detective that it's two parasites here, but that's what keyed him in that he's a human. So that's very clever, very clever. But obviously that didn't alleviate Shinichi of suspicion because once again he's at the scene of another parasite sighting and stuff like that. So there's definitely some kind of connection. And now we have Shinichi in this room with this guy who it seems like he said like you brought one of my kind in here. Like it seems like he's saying he's a parasite, right? Now I don't know why he's so complete. If that guy is a parasite, I don't know why he's so complacent. Like they didn't have his head like wrapped up or anything. Like he could have just stabbed all of them at any chance that he wanted, right? If he is a parasite, or is he just claiming? They also said like show us that you have the ability you claim to have. So maybe he isn't a parasite, and he's because he did say those monsters, right? So maybe he isn't a parasite. Maybe he just claims he can sense them. So, which they did bring Kana up in this episode a little bit. I don't know, that was to like Satomi and everything, but I wonder if this guy's kind of like Kana and he's able to sense parasites kind of thing. And will he recognize the flicker of Migi within Shinichi? So he seems to like serious up real quick and be like, have him look me in the eye. Like it almost seemed like he was like, there's something there, you know? So I wonder what's gonna happen. Is the cops gonna find out about Migi? If they do, what is that gonna mean, you know? So but but yeah, certainly interesting. I love that Shinichi was crying and all that again. Like I know I already talked about it, but I've been wanting Shinichi to like, I do like the change in the character, but I miss the boy we had before, right? Um, so I like this like breakdown that he's been having. This is like, I feel like this is a thing that's been welling up when he like hits an emotional situation and he grabs for his chest and stuff like that, and he feels like he's gonna like split. I feel like it's like the parasite side suppressing the emotions, but the human side's trying to exert the emotions, and it makes it feel like he's being torn in two. But it almost feels like the human side got kind of like a step up in his, body in this moment. So, yeah. Um, I mean, I'm just really excited for the next episode. I can't believe Ryoko's gone. I'm guessing we're going to be moving into with her bringing up like, oh, and Hirakawa, and then never getting to say it, and then Goto's still on the loose. I imagine we're going to be moving into a situation where we start learning more about that faction of people and Hirakawa himself and all that for the remainder of the season. Because with her gone, it's definitely a loss because she was such a likable character from the beginning, being like more intelligent and not just like straight murder happy the second like you run into her and everything. She seems so different than the rest of the parasites, and I really liked Ryoko as a character, and with her gone, I almost feel like the show loses a little something, but the show is so good that I trust it's gonna have, you know, an interesting plot to keep going, to keep moving forward. Obviously, we have like a good plot and everything already, moving forward, like a good setup and everything, but a good antagonist, I guess I should say, in maybe Hirakawa or whatever, where we might get another kind of Ryoko, like an intelligent, like not just like murder happy kind of parasite and stuff like that. Although Hirakawa's group is the one that's eating people down in a subway station where they almost got caught several times already, right? So I don't know how smart they are, but we'll see. Maybe Hirakawa didn't have as much of a say in that part, um, but yeah, I'm definitely curious as to where the rest of the show goes. And I mean, we have what, 6 episodes left, so I mean, a lot can happen in 6 episodes, though, especially with this show. And I'm really curious about with the cops and everything. But I think that's really all I have to say. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button if you did. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more from me. The link's in the description below, or it should be popping up on the screen. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.